We're back with a very interesting recipe. It's called Laksa Lemak. Laksa is a soup-based dish with noodles in it and lots of other goodies. Laksa Lemak is predominantly prawns. It's a Thai dish, debatable between Thai and Malaysian, but this is the Thai way of doing it. Uh, what I've done is I've already got the base done. This is the base for the laksa. This has got red chilies. So it's got about six red chilies, galangal, a good pot of galangal, which is like ginger but a lot lighter. Another equal pot of ginger along with galangal. It's got about 6 to 7 pods of garlic, lemongrass, 2 stems of lemongrass. What else? It's got shrimp paste. If you don't have shrimp paste, dry shrimps also will do. So just about a teaspoon of shrimp paste, a teaspoon of rice vinegar, one onion, one whole red onion, and it also has coriander seeds. It's got about a teaspoon of coriander seeds, salt, and half a teaspoon of turmeric. You take all of that, put it in a mixer, and grind it, and this is the paste that you get. And this is basically the paste that you're going to use for your laksa lemak. We are now going to make a stock. I'm going to make the stock from scratch with the prawns, with the head of the prawns, and we'll have our noodles boiled and we'll plate it. This dish also has a bit of chicken in it, which I will add. It also has fish balls, which I don't have, so we won't be using fish balls in this particular recipe. But let's start with the cooking process, and we'll look at the finished product later. Cheers. All right, so we're going to start with the stock, with the prawn stock. So I've cleaned the prawns. This is all these are the heads and the shells. So I'll add in about a teaspoon of oil into this, and let this go pink. Once it goes pink, I'll add in some water. So when it goes pink, I'll come back. Cheers. You see the prawns, the shells have gone pink. At this stage, you just need to press this a bit and press the head a bit so that the juices come out. They're going to come out anyway, but if you just press it a bit, you'll get that beautiful pink color. It's already looking gorgeous. So I'm going to let this fry a bit, and I'll add some water, about 2 cups of water in about a minute. Alright, so it's got a beautiful orange color. We let this simmer. Once it comes to a boil, we let it simmer. And you got to remove all these. You see the white layer on top? You got to remove that. Those are basically the impurities. We'll anyway strain it later. At this stage, I've got about a breast of chicken, which I'm going to add into this. And we'll let the chicken cook along in the juices and the prawn juices. So we'll leave this now. Let this boil. We're going to a tablespoon of oil, and in goes the laksa paste that we have prepared. So I'm making enough soup for 2. I'm just going to add about I think this is enough. And we now have to fry this well, so that the onions, the garlic, the rawness of the ingredients go away. We'll fry it well, and we'll be back before we add the coconut cream. Okay, you see that the paste has left some oil, so it's now well cooked. And at this stage, we are now going to add in the coconut cream. So basically, add the coconut powder, water, coconut milk. There it goes in. And we let this now simmer on slow heat. some time. Okay, so this is the consistency we need. Okay, it's looking good. It's smelling great. This is when I'm now going to add the stock, which is very hot. Carefully, the stock goes in. Now that the stock has gone in, we'll wait for one boil. And we'll be back. Right, so it's come to a boil. At this point, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of fish oil. Okay. Fish oil goes in. A teaspoon of sugar. Some salt. We're going to go low on the salt. We can taste later if at all we need some more salt. So the sauces have gone in, and now is the time for our meats. So in goes the prawns. So there's no salt in the prawns, just cleaned it. Okay. And the meat that had cooked along with the prawns, I'm just going to kind of shred it a bit. Let that go in. And we now let this simmer. In the meanwhile, we'll get our noodles ready. And once it simmers, we should be fine. Now, if you want your soup thicker, well, once it starts boiling, the coconut milk will act up, so it will get a bit thicker. But if you want it a lot more thicker, then you can just probably add some cornstarch into it. But this is fine. So the soup is ready. We'll now get our noodles on. So fortunately, I had some good some mushrooms from the Thai store the other day, and this is how they look. These are lovely. Once they get cooked, they become translucent, and just it goes amazing with soup. So I'm going to add these mushrooms in. You'll get this in a Thai store. I honestly don't know what are they called, but they're just beautiful. Mushrooms go in and let them cook. This is how the soup looks now. It's nice and creamy. See? So I've now switched the stove off and let it now simmer in its own heat. But this is how you want it. So the chicken's cooked, the prawns are cooked, the mushrooms are looking gorgeous. There's amazing, very nice flavor, very nice aroma. My noodles are ready. I'm just going to boil 1 egg, and I'm going to cut it into half, and while presenting it, it will come along with an egg. We're good to go. Noodles onto the bowl, and now the entire plating process. Beautiful soup on top of the noodles. All the soup in there. Get in some of the chicken. And some of the prawns. Have some green sprouts, fresh bean sprouts go on top. Okay, I have my boiled egg. Make it look pretty basically. I'm going to add some chili flakes. On top, with some extra kick. Okay. Some lime on the side, if you want some lime. And there you have it, beautiful soup. Just to give you, this is a galangal and this is a ginger. So it's the same family. The galangal is a lot more milder. Ginger is a lot more stronger, harder. This is softer. You see this pink. So this gives you a very mild flavor, but it has got a very nice flavor. It goes well with soups.